It is the podcast, and today we're going to jump right into it. You know what the podcast is about, but this week it's about the Vendy Blendy, and we want to talk about the best strategies to maximize the sale in 3 days.
Can you believe it's here? It is here.
Yes, I've been saying. I can't wait to never
I can't wait to never say post from me over again. Here's the thing. If you don't know what the Vendy Blendy is, you're hearing these weird words for the first time, you're not alone. Heather made them up last year. Yeah. What the Vendy Blendy is we're bringing baking vendors to you for 24 hours.
For 25% off, and it costs you nothing.
It costs you nothing. The catch, it's in a group on Facebook, not the sugar cookie marketing group, not the baking group. It's called the Vendy Blendy, parentheses sugar cookie marketing. So you can just know we're associated.
That is all you need to know is you need to request to pend to join that group. You will not get in until the 29th at midnight Eastern Standard Time, but as long as you've requested to join that group, I know a ton of you have been having issues with the glitches of the questions. Don't worry about it. We let you
we'll
and
let
the
you
scammer. You have a scammer, you bring a scammer. You guys get it. The thing is, the why that's not an issue is you guys aren't allowed to post that day. The only people allowed to post that day are the vendors themselves, and each vendor has 3 sales posts, and they have the option to do a door prize post, and then they have to announce the winner.
It truly is a vendor showcase, and they have to do their little dances for us, and we're like, I don't know, I might buy from you.
And why we love that the vendors, they truly bend over backwards, because not only are they giving away door prizes, not only are they offering 25% off, not only are they taking their Black Friday and dancing for us, they also had to pay in to be a vendor. Now, their money, their registration dollars, went into these bigger door prizes. So not only are 95% of vendors doing big door prizes, doing their own door prizes, there are 11 now big door prizes.
So instead of making, we could have kept the little entry fee for ourselves. That's no fun. So what we said is what you pay into to become a Vendy is what we'll use to purchase these big door prizes. So the past years and it's not this year, the past years we've had an Eddie. We did the bamboo printers.
The big boys, the bamboo carbon.
The big daddies. This year we have 10 Bosch Universal mixers, which are fantastic. It's what I use. It's a game changer for sure.
It's a game changer. And there's 10 chances to win. And then additionally, Kaleidoscope, if you've seen her icing mixing machine, she has donated that as a door prize as well. Now it's on pre-order, and I'll have more information about that. But that'll be the 11th door prize, and it will go up at 6 p.m. So we have a lot of this is designed to be overwhelming, but we want to break it down for you. If you're like, ooh, this is a lot. This is a bit overstimulating. This is all you need to know. Yeah. These are the strategies.
Yeah, so we're going to go bare bonesy,
and then you can add to this. You can make this day what you want. Of course, Corey and I will be here throughout the day on Black Friday. But if you guys just want to taste test, if you guys just say 24% off, that's all I need. I want to talk to you guys for the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah, totally fine.
That's what this is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So right off the bat, thevendys.com. That website is going to pull up a Google Sheet, and in that Google Sheet, you'll find the shop names, the shop websites, the percentage discount codes they're running, and I've just added the categories for easy filtering. I have added their shop location, their shipping options, and their shipping costs.
So that website, that Google Doc, Vendy spelled Vendys, is going to be your Bible for the day.
Yeah,
that is going to be everything you reference. That's where you're going to find the discount codes. That's where you're going to find the URLs and the website names for the people.
If all you did during the 24 hours Eastern Standard Time on Black Friday was get this spreadsheet, of which is accessible outside of the group because you have the URL now, thevendys.com. If that's all you did, you done saved 25% off or more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's the most underwhelming you can make this. You don't even have to technically request to join that group, although I think you're going to want to, and we're going to tell you why.
Right.
But if you're like, hey, listen, girls, I just want 25% off. I love you to death. I have a family day that day. On that day, on Black Friday, thevendys.com will have the discount codes that you can use to shop those vendors.
Yeah. Now, you people who like easy days, now come to my people who like a little bit of strategists.
And these people say that Bosch is up for grabs. I have 10 chances to win a Bosch. I have 1 chance to win this Kaleidoscope icing machine. And I have 95% of vendors offering door prizes. I want in. How do I do that? Right. This is for you.
This is for you. First off, what we're going to do is strategize our needs and wants. So today, tomorrow, and Thursday, we're going to make a little piece of paper. We're visual. We like to learn that visually. We're going to have one column that says needs, one column that says wants. In our needs column, we're going to put what we need from this Vendy Blendy. And then in our wants, what we'd like to have. Here's the reason why we need needs and wants is because the vendors are not guaranteed to be in stock and there's no rain checks. So if they sell out, They sell out. So if you're like, in 2025, I would really like to up my photos. I really have been looking at the Backers Code backdrops. They're 30% off that day. That would really help my budget, make me, just set up for 2025. We're going to put that in our needs column. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have our needs column. We're going to write the Backers Code. We're going to have their URL. And then that is where we are going to hit. As soon as you are entered into the group, as soon as you have access to the discount codes, we're going to go buy it. Mm-hmm. That is our needs and wants. That's we're going to go get it.
And Corey's telling you at midnight Eastern Standard Time, you're going to be able to buy it because those codes will be populated in that spreadsheet. And that's when you can get your needs met. So you're looking at maybe 1, 2, 3 purchases at midnight. If you want to guarantee. At the end of the day, do you have to, are they guaranteed to sell out? No, but I'd hate to see you miss out because.
Absolutely.
And there's always people that'll be frustrated. Well, I got tired. Hey, me too, buddy. But it is first come, first serve for these.
So let's just assume that was your only need and the rest are going to be ones. As soon as you buy your need, you're going to go to bed. Yeah. You're going to rest your weary head because we got a big day ahead of us.
If you want this to be overwhelming it shall be.
Yeah. So Heather actually has done us a service and let us know when the big door prizes, there's 11 of them, are going to go up. Heather, what is the first hour those are going to go up so we can set our alarm clocks?
So again, just to remind everyone, these times are in Eastern Standard Time. So everything I say, it's not translated to your time. It is in Eastern Standard, right?
So translate it to ours.
So remember, if you are on West Coast, you need to switch this over to be.
I don't know. Are you in tomorrow already?
I guess if is it West Coast is 3 hours behind?
I have no clue.
I'm not even going to mess that up. Yeah. But so I'm saying 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when the first big door prizes is posted. You'll see it pinned at the top.
Yeah.
It is the Bosch. And this is what everyone's like, how do I win? Do I just need to be in the group? No, each of these door prizes has a prompt. It has an action, a task to take to enter. And then a lot of them you're going to comment done when the task has been completed.
Yeah. Here's the thing. To enter these door prizes, it's going to be no purchase necessary, which is awesome. That means it's open to, you window shoppers. It's open to spenders. It's open to your husbands if you want them to join.
Lots of husband spending.
Lots of husband spending. I like that.
I think this is going to put them into realize what goes into this baking stuff.
So the door prizes will go up at 8 a.m. So if you want...
No, one door prize at 8 a.m.
One door prize 8 a.m. If you want to, set your alarm for 7:50 so you can wake up, brush your teeth, get your wits about you, and then it'll go up at 8 a.m. Question for you, as I've seen in the comment section. Are you turning off the comments on some of these posts?
Some of these will. So what happens, and the reason why this happens, is sometimes the comment sections get so bogged down that it actually stops loading the post for me.
Yeah.
To stop that from happening this year, some of these big door prize posted on the hour from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. will close. What I can guarantee you is that for each of those door prizes, you have an hour window.
Nice.
So I will not turn that. If it's posted at 8, it could turn off at 9, but will not turn off at 8:30.
So question, do you know which ones are turning off? Like, could you?
It's so funny. I'm going to base it off of the response of the entries, right? So when I get too many comments, I'll turn those off. Likely the go follow us on Instagram. That's not going to turn off because it's just an action. You could take it all day. But people, and I know right now when I said that, you said, but I already follow you on Instagram. Am I disqualified? No, if you already follow us on Instagram, it's going to just be
from someone that's in the follower. So we won't know if you're new. We won't know if you're wrong.
You misspoke there. And I said it because I can't pick somebody who's not actually entered. I'm not going to just pick a random person. Okay. So you have to comment done in the thread, in the Vendy Blade. I'll be picking from the done comments.
I got it.
And I'll be cross-referencing to make sure husband is Blendy, following on Instagram.
You can tell I missed the Facebook Live.
Corey's actually in the group and has seen these announcements.
Yeah. They're very long posts.
I got to make sure nobody has any questions. I hated writing them.
Okay, so we know the first door prize, the first one door prize goes up at 8 a.m.
Yeah, I'm going to just walk you through the schedule. I have it written down.
Sure.
So 12 a.m., doors open.
That's midnight.
Takes around 15 minutes for everyone to get in. They do not have an approve all button that immediately lets them. And Corey and I just have to tap the screen about 50 times. They let 20 people in per click.
But we're clicking
you got Corey and I clicking as fast as possible. Then at 12:30, I have we call them Pendy polls. Just a poll you can vote in. And this one is sleep is for the week. You can tell us when you decide to go to bed. And these are just ways that you can kind of check in with the group, right? Those won't turn off. They're just for fun, right? At 7:30 is when Corey and I are going to make a sales post about the Cookie College. And that brings up a good point. The vendors can make these sales posts whenever they want throughout the day. Right. They can make them at 12:30, and you'll see some vendors do that. And then they can make them they can make them at midnight if they wanted to really not maximize sales. But at any time, they can make their product demonstrations. You'll see at the top of every post, it'll tell you which posts are on. If they're on post 1, if they're on post 2 or post 3. Their door prize contests can also be posted at any time. Now, the only requirement, the only schedule they're absolutely held to is they have to announce their door prize winner by 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. So here I want to say, if you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't see my favorite shop when they posted their door prize, I missed it. These posts, because we have no control over when the vendors post, they could be posting at the same time as your other favorite vendor. And one will make it to your feed, one won't make it to your feed. That's why you'll want to either double check, like refresh the group, and it will, or you can change the way that it categorizes it to new posts versus recent activity. That's
actually
what I
have
like
it
to do.
Defaulted to new posts. So if you want to switch that to recent activity, we do by new posts because this is a very hourly based thing. So I have that set, but like Corey said, you can override it. The big door prize is at 8 o'clock a.m. That'll be first door prize post, meaning they're posted each hour from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you can't say, well, I didn't get to enter. They're all Bosch mixers. Only the last one is that icing machine. So if you miss one, snag the next.
Yeah.
That will be at 8 a.m. At 8:30 a.m., Pendy poll number 2, have to haves. Did you buy them yet? Are you leisurely shopping around? Are you going to just get whatever's left? 9 a.m., another big door prize on the hour. These are already scheduled out, so I can guarantee they're going to go up then. And then at 9:30 a.m., we have our prompt. These are threads where, because you guys cannot make posts throughout the day, you can ask questions in these prompt threads. And the first one will be in search of.
Nice. So in search of means, I saw someone post about these cool markers. Can anyone name the shops that are selling them?
You can say, hey, I really want stiffer icing bags. Does anyone know? Now, the vendors are encouraged to lurk in the comments there. If they sell that product, they'll connect you to it. But also, other shoppers are really great because we have 82 websites. Printer's running some updates. Okay. We have 82 websites, so they're going to know when they happen to see something, right? So we got that. Now, keep in mind, on the vendor's sales post, I have now told them they're required to include 5 different things. Their shop name, they're going to include their website, the discount percentage they're running, and the code, of which all of them are using the same code, so it's easy this year. And they're going to include their shipping information. Yeah. But again, that's also referenced in the spreadsheet. So even if they're missing it, I'll try to bug them in the comments, but you can still find that in their spreadsheet.
Yes.
Okay. 9:30 prompt 1, 10 a.m. What happens?
Another prompt.
No.
For a Bosch.
Yeah, giveaway prize post.
Yeah. But it is a prompt. You're asking them to do something.
I need a constant thing different.
Okay, well, I'm just going to say I was correct on there.
You were correct.
Yes.
Okay, 10:30. I think that's when you and I are going to post our door prizes.
Hello.
So now the vendors. So we are also a vendor, and that's what's slightly confusing with the host and the vendors. So I'm going to speak as a vendor now. Our door prize post, I'm going to have it go up at 10:30 a.m. You'll have all day to enter, and I'll announce the winner of that door prize at 9 o'clock p.m. because I'm a vendor door prize now, right? The door prize post, we have 4 different ways to enter. Now, I'm telling the vendors, they have to tell you guys how to enter.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, some people are like, well, can I enter for a shop that doesn't ship to my area? You can try. They do not have to honor that. If you are in Canada and they are a U.S. only shipping shop, I would probably not enter that if I were you.
Yeah.
You may say, I have this next question I always get. Well, if I win and I'm not in the group, am I disqualified? No, you actually, once you're locked into your door prize win, you have 7 days to claim it.
Yeah.
The vendor has to reach out to you. There'll be a spreadsheet that I'll have that you can access to see if you won. However, at the end of 7 days, if you do not redeem that door prize and you do not ask about it, you are disqualified from receiving it. And the vendors don't have to offer it.
They do not. And I would not bug them if I were you. You had 7 whole days.
You had 7 whole days.
And listen, we're all busy. Not just you.
What happens is at midnight, that spreadsheet, thevendys.com, disappears, and it's just the list of door prize winners for that 7 days, and that deletes as well. So there's no knocking on my door the 8th day and asking me a question. Which brings me to another great point. If you have an issue with a vendor, you'll have their support email in that spreadsheet, but you will not be able to ask it in the Vendy group or in the Sugar Cookie Marketing group. We are not these vending shops. We're not these. We cannot help you. If you had a bad experience, you need to take that up with them and your Visa card.
Yeah. Emailing me and Heather will get you just the email of the. We are the middlemans. I do not know where your order is. I don't know what you ordered.
Now, if you're worried that a shop is ripping people off and they're an egregious, if a shop, which we've never had this issue, egregiously steals from a bunch of people, they'll be banned from everything ever. These shops are good people. I've seen their names around. They're established.
Yes.
So I don't think you're going to have anything to worry about, but I will also not be helping you.
Right.
So that's my warning.
Here's the big thing, though. I want to remind you. After Friday, No mention of Vendy Blendy can go in the sugar cookie marketing group.
Even if you think calling it the event that shall not be named and then posting
I
about
know.
it, that'll get
and I know,
too.
and I hate deleting because you're being so nice. But here's the thing: we're done.
We're tired. Goodness. We'll go back to marketing.
We got to go back to market. We gotta leave behind. It's just like, when a holiday comes and goes, we move on to the next thing.
It's my therapy, deleting all the posts.
It
and
is.
The funny thing is, what people don't realize is truly every mention of this event is deleted off every social, YouTube, TikTok. Corey will go back. I don't know how you're going to delete.
I actually leave those up there.
So our vendors also had the option to send Corey products to demonstrate. It's actually a great way to see what these shops kind of carry.
Honestly, I've learned a lot.
And Corey will leave those up forever because they took so much work. Then, 11 o'clock a.m. What happens?
Another door prize post.
There you go. 11:30, I have prompt number 2. Now, these are the threads where you, the pendies and spendies, can kind of communicate to us. And that one is, what's one product you think everyone else should know about?
See, what that's going to do is help other people discover new things.
The needs list is taken care of. So the needs list is kind of the prompt 1. What do you need to get and you can't find?
Yeah.
A prompt 2 is like, what did you find that
I know, because I like to shop from other people's carts.
The key to that one, and I hope y'all understand, don't post something that's not with another vendor. That's not what this is about. We pay into the Vendys because they paid into us. 11:45, Corey and I are probably going to make our first sales post because, again, we're also a vendor. Yeah. We have the cookie college, and I'll talk about those sales in a second. But that's kind of the workflow of this. What happens at 12 noon?
Another door prize post.
Very nice. She's getting it, boys. At 12:30, I have prompt number 3 in search of what's one product you wish you could find but haven't yet. It's very similar to the first one. I wanted to have 2 in search of threads because I feel like the first one will get bogged down. It was in the morning, and this is my afternoon one.
This sounds super regimented and very organized. Here's the thing. There's 82 vendors they can make 3 or 4 posts during the day. All their posts are going up around these things that Heather are saying. Mm-hmm. So while Heather's saying these very specific times, you could have posts going up. Some people can go live. Some people are doing their door prizes. Some people are showing you their best sellers. So there's a lot of posts going up around from all the vendors because they have all the opportunity. Heather's just telling you the few posts we know and the times they're going up.
Right, correct. So what's going to happen at 1?
Another door prize post.
Very nice, Grace. Getting it. What's going to happen at 1:30 is another prompt with something you bought today that you didn't plan on buying.
Nice. And that is just a way for you to discover. There's 82 shops. You can't spend that much time. So if we can learn from someone else's comment, like, oh, I didn't even know she sold those paint palette things.
Mm-hmm. Or if you found something like, I didn't know what a mixer skirt was and I bought one, maybe let another person know. Because you'll see a lot of your co-shoppers.
Yes.
They're going to be loitering in these threads as well because who doesn't want to be
tempted? I love to get what someone else is doing.
And if it's something rare, what happens at 2?
Another door prize post.
What happens at 3?
Another door prize post.
At 3:30, we have another prompt. It's what's the most favorite thing you purchased today?
Nice.
So this could be a need you got met. This could be a want. This could be a random thing. Again, you can kind of see these threads are just here to help people discover more products. 4 o'clock, what do you think happens?
Another door prize post.
5 o'clock, what do you think happens?
Another door prize post.
5:30, I have the final prompt, and it's what questions do you have that we can answer? Obviously, the day starts winding down, but it doesn't. It just starts getting a little calm around 5:30, and that's like a good time. Like, hey, I tried to find this, or I'm having an issue with this. Mm-hmm. Just kind of a support thread.
Yeah.
Really. At 6 o'clock p.m., what happens?
This is the final,
the 11th door prize, and this is the only one that is not a Bosch. It's that icing mixing machine, which I'll be posting a video about in the Sugar Cookie Marketing group today.
Yes.
I'm sure it'll perform poorly because you can't really post videos these days. At 7 o'clock, this is fun. New this year, Vendy Awards. So
Vendy Awards. First off, thank you, Vendys. Thank you each and every Vendy who gifts us their Black Friday to do craziness with. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. We got to honor our Vendys.
We've got to.
Without them, we wouldn't have a Blendy.
We wouldn't. So these door prize, the Vendy Awards are new this year, and I'm hoping you guys support us and the vendors that have gone out of their way to do an exceptional job of supporting what the Vendy Blendy is. If you're saying, girls, is this just a shtick for you guys to get them come back next year? Yes, it is. So what we'll do for the vendors, we'll have 5 different Vendy Awards. I'll post them at 7. It's just vendors who went above and beyond, channeled the Vendy Blendy vibe, help with promotion, put their money where their mouth was, just really added to the spirit of what this is. And what we'll do for them is next year they'll have their entry fees waived. Corey and I will cover that disparity there for the big door prizes. And we'll also give them first ever an extra post that day.
Extra post. So it's really, truly valuable if you want to come back.
Right.
If you don't want to come back, it's no value to it at all.
I would try not to say I do not want this. You can pass it on to the next. One thing not mentioned here, and I don't have it on our schedule yet, but vendors can go live. They get 2 image posts, however those images look. If they want to do a collage, if they want to do a single image, if they don't want to do a picture of their cat. But they also have the option to upload either a video, which I encourage them not to because it performs so poorly in groups.
You never know.
But a demonstration is fine. Or they can go live.
Like show you some of their products, associate a face to a name, just chat with y'all.
Corey, are you still going live to welcome people?
I don't know.
You're so crazy.
I don't know.
I'll be going live and demonstrating some of the products that we feature in the Cookie College, what those discounts are and how to redeem them. And I'll probably do that in the afternoon when it gets a little bit of a lull, give the other vendors time to get their stuff going. So we have Vendy Awards at 7, at 8. There's a gap there. I'm not sure what I was planning. I was thinking about it. But anyways, at 9, we have 9 p.m. Eastern. We have the door prize announcements for the vendors. So again, every vendor could run its own door prize at 9 p.m. What is that noise?
It's like they were like,
is the podcast going? At 9 p.m., we have the vendor door prize announcements. Now, there'll be almost 78 door prizes announced that, and they have to post it by 9. Here's the funniest thing. If they don't post it by 9, I publicly shame them.
Heather really turns into a jerk.
Yeah, because here's the trade. Vendy's, you've been great. But now all day, the pendies have put in work. They've entered your door prizes, and you need to respect them by announcing what that is. So I publicly shame them until they finally announce who it is, and I'll tell them, you cannot come back next year until I get a name.
I will say, set your alarm for that. Granted, if you missed the notification, they'll still, you got 7 days. But it's nice to see if you want something on the ground.
Yeah, and it'll be quite the vibe. And then at 9 p.m., it's the big door prize announcement. So yes, there's an hour space between when the vendors announce and then the 11 announcements for the big door prize post. And again, same thing qualifies there. You have 7 days to claim that. People always ask, if Bosch doesn't ship to my country, what are my options? You'll get the cash equivalent of their Black Friday sale for the white Bosch Universal Plus mixer.
Yes.
So that's how we're going to do that. If you say, well, I do live in a place where Bosch ships, but I already have one, you're going to have 2. I don't care what you do with it after you get it.
Yeah, you can resell it, gift it.
A lot of people used to. So.
I have 2. I would take 3. Who am I to say no?
Apparently I like it. So that is at 10 p.m. That's where we're going to know who wins the Bosches and that icing mixing machine. Okay, a lot of you guys think this is the end, but it gets a little chaotic, and you can see the Vendys, and they're always funny because I'm telling them, we have at 10:30 a clear the shelves thing. Now, I don't post about this in the group, so you guys only know about it if you're listening to this podcast. The vendors know about it, and they know it's not published, but if you stay awake, a lot of people say, that's the big door prizes, I'm going to go to bed. Yeah. At 10:30, vendors are allowed to run a clear the shelf promo. The only requirement is that it has to be more than you offered all day, but it can be on single products.
So say if someone had a shop and it was 25% off, but they wanted their mini markers,
they could do 30% off, but they can go any higher than that. But they cannot do 25% off on something that's already
Could they do 26% off?
I've never seen anyone do that. I guess you could, but you'd be in my bad graces. Ideally, we're looking at people running 50% off, 60% off on packaging that they're running out.
Clearing your shelves. Like you're like, I don't want these markers anymore.
I don't have enough to have them on the website, but I don't want to keep them for the rest of the year.
This is your clearance tab on your website.
This is clearance tab. People with products that are expiring, but if you buy it, you can use it. So that is what Clear the Shelf is. That happens at 10:30. There is no limit to how many Clear the Shelf posts they can make. So because again, they might want to run a single product. They might, one of them said, can I run Clear the Shelf on my whole store? I said, listen, if you want to be crazy, be crazy.
So if someone had a big shop and they wanted to clear stencils, markers, blah, 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 they can make 5 extra posts.
It's so late. Yeah.
Wow.
It's just chaos at that time.
It is, yeah.
And then if that's not enough chaos, at 11 p.m., posting restrictions for you guys, the shoppers are lifted.
That means.
But what happens is between 11 and midnight, I'm deleting stuff. So remember, it all disappears at midnight. I can kind of tell when it's so funny. If you guys want to know how groups work, to delete a single post, remember there's 82 vendors making roughly 5 posts each. Then there's the posts that I make. And then after 11, there's all the Clear the Shelves posts and you guys who are allowed to just make your little jokes. The only way to really efficiently and quickly delete posts is banning vendors. So I can tell which vendors have gone to bed. So I ban them because when you go to ban somebody in a group now, you can say delete all current activity for the last 1 week. So it clears out all their posts.
Oh, I see.
Then I unban them so they can join next year. But I just ban every vendor. They just drop like flies.
You're making yourself have so much work letting them chit chat in a comment. All right, okay.
You're long.
Good night. Good night.
They keep me up. They all start doing these like salute. It's been a pleasure working with you today. Yeah. I'll never forget. And then by midnight, it shuts down. I'll do one ask that you guys remove yourselves from the group when you're done shopping.
It just makes it just a tinge bit easier on the admin.
We had about 1,000 of you boot yourselves, which is great. And then there's our VA will spend the next couple of days.
But there will be nothing in the group to even look at, and Heather even changes the name to null.
You'll be like, what is this group? What am I a part of? This is disgusting. That breaks down what this is. So we have 82 shops. Each one's allowed to make 3 posts if they're just doing sales, or 5 posts if they're doing door prizes, which most are. You have the big door prize post, which will be 11, and you have these 5 prompt posts, 2 polls. It's a lot. But at the end of the day, if you're like, at the end of the day, I just want to save some money, all you need is the Vendys.com spreadsheet.
My suggestion, and what I will be doing outside of what Heather forces me to do against my will, is I will be up at 12:01. I'll get in there. I'll grab the codes. I will get my needs. Then I will go to my phone, set an alarm. If you are an early bird, maybe you'll set it for the 8 o'clock. If you want to sleep in, 10 o'clock. What we want to do is make sure we get our names in the big door prizes, just because if you can get your name in all 10 of those posts, odds are it's a little bit bigger that you might win something.
You might say, and I've seen a little grumblings and rumblings, we do not allow for bad vibes on the Vendy Blendy Day. This is just an upper. If you win, awesome. If you don't win, you won because you got 25% off. You may miss some door prizes to enter. Hey, there's 11 chances to win.
Maybe me and you are so good about not winning because we've split.
I think so.
Literally everything.
If we won, we still lost because we had to share the thing.
I don't even. Yeah, if someone said no one's, I'm like, oh, good for you.
I don't want to see you on door prize number 2 griping that you didn't get in on door prize number 1 and the comments shut down.
Listen, the comments will shut down. There's 10 Bosches. You will have a chance no matter what.
What's a collection of Bosches? I think it's a boosh.
A boosh.
There's 10 boosh. There's 10 boosh you could take home. But this is all designed to be chaotic. It's a lot of fun. It's overwhelming. Some people get turned off by being overwhelming. Then just grab that sheet and go. That's all you need.
And go.
If you say, I just want to watch mayhem unfold.
You just can look at it and be like, that's crazy, girls.
That's crazy. You guys are so crazy. The Vendys this year have absolutely showed up for the Vendy vibes.
They really, honestly, truly have. So
I was talking to Amy and she's like, are some of these people making money? I'm not sure. I didn't want to ask.
Here's my suggestion. Even if you're buying something or if you're not buying something, but there's some vendors there that you truly love, it helps them by commenting on their stuff, by showing some love, giving likes and reactions to it.
A little long press and a heart, and this is so cool, even if you don't intend to buy it.
Go the long way.
Now, what I have the vendors, if someone's selling a product and you're like, well, I found this different product but comparable and I like it better, and you go to comment, they're going to report you. We're not going to have some cross-contamination. It's not a day for you to recommend shops not in the Vendy.
This is a respectful space.
This is an upper. The vendors are also looking out for each other. They have assistants looking out for them. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to come and take a little poo-poo in a thread, I think you may get the buy-in.
You're going to take the poo-poo on the outside of the thread.
You can just get the spreadsheet and leave. So again, I'm asking for all upper vibes. I don't want to see complaints. I don't want to see griping. I don't want to see misses. I don't want to see don't buy from this shop. I found something different. I found something better. Mm-mm.
Okay, so now on a upper note, some questions that we get often each year is, I saw someone post the sheet in a different group that wasn't the Vendy Blendy group. You know what? At the end of the day, we can't control it. It is out there in the world. Let them shop till they drop.
From a marketing perspective, what is my job as a host?
Like it.
If you, I actually encourage people to send that sheet to people who have taken your cookie classes. It's going to be weird trying to explain to them what it is.
I know.
Good luck. Not sounding like an insane person. But if you want to send that to your past class attendees and say, hey, I know you're getting into classes again. Here are a list of deals.
Yeah, your baking friends. Well. If you're in a local community group that's for bakers for you, that'd be a great place to leak it. Leaking in a community group that's not associated with bakers, probably weird. They probably don't like that.
They're probably going to ban you for selling because it looks like selling. But if you know people, if grandma likes to make some sugar cookies and she wants it, absolutely, by all means, you will not be punished for that. In fact, I would almost thank you for it.
So if you see the post floating around, you don't have to reach out to me and Heather. We know it does it
But
every
I do
year.
appreciate you for looking.
Yeah, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. It does go a long way.
It does.
I like that you're looking over our shoulders, looking out for us.
Well, appreciate it. Appreciate it. If you're sending DMs to me and Heather on that day, odds are it's not going to be responded to. It's just a crazy day.
This is the unfortunate part of being both the host and a vendor myself is my phone gets so bogged down with people entering door prizes that I miss a lot.
You know what? Since I'm making 0 posts that day.
Can you manage
You can at me. At Corey Mira with a question.
Oh, you heard it here. Corey says at Corey Mira. I'll be checking from a laptop. My phone will almost be just
but if you at me, I'm going to be entering the door prizes. So I'll get to know you.
Vendors can enter the door prizes. Spenders can enter the door prizes. Here's a question I always get. How are the door prize winners chosen? There is no set method for the Vendies to choose their door prize winners. For Corey and I, on the ones that are just following on Instagram, sign up for the newsletter, follow on TikTok, we'll just close our eyes and scroll.
Yeah.
In the comment sections where you write done. So just following is not going to be enough because I can't just give it to some rando.
True.
I need somebody in the Vendy Blendy group. Now, there are prompts that are answering questions or posting a photo. Our little sister, Summer.
Cannot wait.
She's bribable. She's bribable. I'm just kidding. Don't bribe her. She'll take it. But she'll be it's her. She's done it every year. She'll scroll through the comments. And I in the Vendy strategy live I tell you, the higher quality the comment you make, the more higher your chances are with that kid. So if it's like, example, this is not, what's your favorite color? And you're like, red. That's the correct answer. But Summer, our little sister, is going to want to see the red that's on the ears of my cat.
At the end of the day, though, if you don't have a ton of time, post red. If you're picked, you're picked. If you're not, you're not. That's the best thing about it.
The easy ones to enter the following on Instagram.
Getting your name in there, that's the big deal. That's what we want.
I disagree with the summer prompts. You're going to want to put in effort.
You're red.
Don't even post it.
I don't think we're going to see her on Friday, to be quite honest.
I told you that the other week and you didn't. You brushed over this.
Yeah, then now I realize that I'm being canceled upon.
The sister issue is we meet at the mall and then Summer picks the winners from the concert.
I shan't be met at the mall. Just me and Heather.
So that is how those big door prizes are picked. The Vendy door prizes, they pick them however they want them.
But upper vibes. If we don't win this year, we can win next year.
We won because we got 25% off.
Won regardless.
Frankly, we all won because the twins won't utter this word again.
Thank Lord. I'm tired of seeing your name in my
I'm tired of seeing mine. I'm tired of the color orange.
If I hear the word endy, anything ending in Y, no Bendy, spendy.
It's wild this year and this is something to keep in your shopping. Last year, the Vendy Blendy was a week behind us. We'd already be done with it. Because of the nature that the Vendy Blendy tacks itself onto the Black Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving is the last 3 days of November this year, making the Vendy Blendy 2 days before November ends.
Yeah.
Which puts us really close to Christmas. So if you order something that's Christmas themed, you got to understand these vendors are getting a lot of orders at one time. I told them, set your shipping expectations with these, but I don't want my inbox to have you in it saying you didn't get the package on time.
Why not?
I know. That's a part of the strategy.
Who is ready to Vendy? Are you ready?
No, I'm still working on it.
To Vendy.
I have to teach it live for the vendors tonight.
Oh, I will be in. What time?
6 p.m. Eastern.
Love it. I love listening to it live.
Yeah. What we go through, if you guys are wondering the back end of this, just kind of strategies on what they post, how they post. They have to use the hashtags, kind of the rules behind that. No.
We just give them a game plan of what they can expect, just like we're giving you the game plan of what you can expect in here.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's pretty fun. Pretty easy.
It's a blast.
Make your 3 posts. If you have door prize, make 2 more posts and maybe pick them at 9.
So much fun. It's such a vibe. Step 1, grab the list. Step 2, shop till you drop. That's all I know.
That's really shop till you drop.
Do we have any text massages?
We do. Let me pull that up real quick. I have so many spreadsheets.
Well, I'll dive into the sponsors.
Oh,
and then we'll hit that.
Why don't you talk about Cookie College?
Okay, the Cookie College. Pretty much a sponsor, if you think about it. It comes down to the Cookie College is actually what we will be offering at the Vendy Blendy. It is a membership. It's offered year round. What is not offered year round is the price it will be on Friday. The price.
I want you guys to ask how bad Corey's attitude has been.
I have a bad attitude because I am losing money on whoever signs up on Friday. Here's the thing. The price on Friday is the price it has never, ever, ever been, even since its inception. This is the cheapest it ever will be. It will never happen again. I can promise you that. on Friday, you can get the Cookie College, which has over 90 courses, 2 years worth of cookie class kits.
2 years worth of freebie photos, a private secret podcast, a private Facebook group, the help of the other roomies who have been in there for years at this point. You actually get all our other memberships included, the Baker's Business Basics, the Dollar Transfer Club, the digital downloads, like Corey said, the class kits. It is now priced at the membership cheaper than it's ever been, $63. Right now it's $76.
It's $76 monthly recurring now. It'll be $63 monthly recurring then.
And then on Saturday, it will be $76 again and never, ever, ever, ever to go back to $63. But I did you one better. Corey hated this. We have, if you sign up for any of our memberships and you pay yearly, our thanks to you is 2 months free, right? So you pay up front and I say, hey, thank you for taking a risk here. Here's 2 months free right as soon as you purchase. But on the Vendy Blendy, that cheapest plan has a cheapest yearly plan, and that cheapest yearly plan includes the 2 months, but now it includes 3 months free.
So the yearly plan is actually cheaper.
Yeah, the yearly plan, so it's $63 a month.
When Heather tried
to talk yearly plan is $47 a month.
Yeah, when Heather tried to talk me into this, I swear she just said a lot of numbers. I mean, she knows math is my Achilles tendon.
It is.
And she cut it.
I said, trust me.
So this will never happen again. Here's the thing, guys. The reason why this is such, if you've ever been on the fence for the Cookie College, if you love the Cookie College, but you had to fall out and you're thinking about coming back, the reason why you want to sign up on Friday is we can't raise the price on you once you join the membership at that rate.
You got that granddaddy price.
Your grandfathers will be proud of you in this purchase that you do on Friday.
Strategy here if you want one. This product will not sell out, but at the end of the 24 hours, it will increase back to its regular price. Anytime throughout that day, but you have to do it that day. I cannot extend this one. I know I did it last year for that, but this is the cheapest price we'll never have again. You have to sign up. You can sign up for monthly. It's $63. It's the cheapest it's ever been. Here's a little sleight of hand. If you were like, I just want to get my shoe, I want to get my shoe in here. And then, but what if I want the 3 months free? You can actually switch anytime. Again, it's always cheaper to just pay the year up front and get your immediate 3 months free. But if you're like, I just want to see what this is about now, sign up for the $63, get in a month. You can cancel at any time. Your cancel ends at the end of your billing cycle. So essentially, I mean, the genius way to do this is $63 one time. Immediately download all the 2023 class kits, 2024 class kits, digital transfer, download it all, and then cancel.
Yeah.
You paid $63 for all of that.
Right. Here's my strategy. You have $63 on Friday.
Okay.
After you bought your backers.
Talk to me.
You put your big toe in and you pay the $63 for the college.
Okay.
Once you get into the college, the private Facebook group, I have posted some bomb hidden DIY kits.
Oh, smart.
And you get the 2024 Christmas cookie class as well as the 2023 Christmas cookie class. What if you get in there? We help you sell DIY kits and book a class.
Here's my thing, guys. Our goal to make the Cookie College worth it for you guys is that we cover your fee with what you make with our supply to our curriculum, and then you're addicted to it.
Listen, I'm a sucker for your success.
Here's my thing. Here's my biggest.
Why do we keep doing?
Here's one more thing. What you gotta know. What you gotta see is this. Listen.
Lastly,
what you got? This is the biggest example of a good product to me, and it's people staying.
Yeah.
We've had people that signed up on August 31st, 2021 and have never left. And they say, even if I wanted to, where would I find this anywhere else?
Right.
I love the community here because they call each other roomies. They made that up themselves. They are really ride or dies.
Yeah.
I like the curriculum. It has paid for itself and then some. Evelyn was like, she's like, she's a current member. All current members can cash in on this discount as well. Yeah. I'm a current member. I'm definitely going to do this Black Friday deal, but I sold DIY kits that already covered it.
Right.
So she's like, I'm in for another year and it cost me nothing because the curriculum here has paid for it.
Yeah. So the classes and the courses, if you're saying, I'm really going to make a go at this in 2025, the classes that Heather has taught, they're done with you marketing courses. I'm a visual person, so I said, Heather, we have to make this visual. It can't just be listening to it. So it's video courses, and she takes you step by step. If you want to get a professional look at email, you can do it there. Set up a newsletter. Buddy. Free form, Google Forms. There.
Teach a cookie class. Teach you how to teach a cookie class.
Yeah.
Then we give you the curriculum to teach a cookie class.
What's coming in 2025 in the college? Heather's setting up a Shopify store for you guys.
Setting up a Shopify store. I'm setting up Amazon. Corey said maybe you could do some easier classes. What are you doing?
Is that it?
He's woke up in a bad dream. That's my cat, Frank.
He's so awake looking at me.
He says, "Give me attention, or so help me."
Okay, go on. I liked what you were saying.
Frank. So our goal for the Cookie College is that you get your toe in and you think you're going to only stay for a month. And you're like, oh man, this is kind of neat. I want to see what the next cookie class kit is. And I want to see what the next transfer drop is. And I want to see what the next class is. I really like the roommates. I like the podcast. It's a little bit more in depth. The conversations there are truly strategies.
Yeah.
Unless that, when you have, and I love the main group, but it's kind of a repeat. What would you charge for this?
Right.
This is like, hey, I got this email from this client. Here's what I want to get them to do. Here's where I think they're at. How can we bridge this gap?
Yeah. Here, I'm trying to get into my corporate girly area. I need some strategies, A, B, and C. If A doesn't work, what will B do? If B doesn't work, what can C certify for me? So that's what you honestly get in the college. Guys, I suggest if you've been like, I've thought about it, 'tis the season, is the Friday thing. It won't be this cheap ever again. I could just promise you that because
Just so you know, we're not running it in Black Friday next year.
It won't.
No, because that'll be a whole another year worth of content.
Yeah,
added.
absolutely.
Remember, Granddaddy Bryson. So the people that sign up at $63, I cannot change the price on you. You can have that for as long as you want. It is truly our little bread and butter baby.
We love it. We love the roomies. We love you regardless if you're in, if you're out, if you come, if you're gone.
If you signed up, had to take a break because life changed, this would be the time to jump back in. I'm already getting emails. I'm walking people through that.
Yeah.
Yes. Code for this one, you actually don't need a discount code. It's applied at checkout, so you don't have to go back to the sheet.
Oh, you scared me. I thought you were going to link the code for the
code is...
No!
So we actually have it. We're just going to change our whole website for that day only, so you don't even have to fumble with the codes.
Easy, guys. I want to see you in the college. I want to see you in the group. Cannot wait to grow with you in 2025. Your success is truly tied to my ego. So you will be successful because I got a huge ego.
When one Cookie College roomie has a rough time, Corey and I call each other. We're like, oh, shoot.
What can we do here? How do we strategize? I'll even call if someone has a question and I'm like, I know what I would say. Let me just run it by Heather real quick before I type it out.
A lot of this, and I see myself as more of an air traffic controller. If I know you have a problem and I know another roomie has experience with fixing that problem, I can connect you to.
Yeah. If you really like mindset work, that's what the Cookie College podcast is more mindset. Getting yourself in the right mindset. This is a lonely job. A lot of us are sitting in a tiny cold cookie room.
People are like, these are my coworkers.
Yeah.
These Cookie College roomies, these are my coworkers. This is where I talk shop. And because you don't get that when
you don't. It's very lonely.
And that's why Corey and I say, once you drop in, you're going to not want to drop out.
Yeah.
We have some perpetual students.
They never want to go. They're failures. That's for everybody.
So if you want to check out, again, I'll be having those posts. We'll have our 3 posts, a door price, and their door prices are a year in the Cookie College. It's a $760 value. A year of the class kits, that's a $630 value. So 2 people will be taking that home. And then Corey added, because she's not a Grinch all the time, she said, I want to give away the 2023 class kits cutters because we give you the curriculum. You have to buy the cutters. We have a relationship with Sweet Pink Olive. So we're giving the 2023, all the class cutters from that. And then the 2024 class cutters.
Yeah.
Another additional thing Corey thought it would be nice is if everything is out of the reach.
Wow, Corey just sounds real nice.
I don't know. Sometimes
she's so nice.
So we're running the discount on the Cookie College. It's the better buy, but not everyone has the $63. Not everyone's in the place where they need all that. We're running discounts on all the other memberships except for the class kits. And then Corey said, and since we're not running a discount on the class kits membership, you can buy individually the 2023 class kits at $10 each, which right now, oddly, they're $96 each, which sounds insane. The point is, don't buy these just at the college. But if you just want a one-time payment, you don't like recurring memberships that you can cancel anytime, you could get the class kits for $96 for this one day only. They will be $10 each with single download.
Yeah. So if you were like, you know what, I don't got $63 in the cards right now, but if I could sell a class and maybe earn the $76 after the, this is a perfect opportunity.
$10. It's the only time we run them right now. You can buy them.
The great thing about the class kits, though, is Sweet Pink Olive is a Vendy. So if you're thinking like, oh, you could score the class kits
and immediately turn around at 30% off.
Yeah, so you would want to put that on your needs list because that's a combo you want to do together.
Yeah, same if you get in the Cookie College and you say, well, I'm going to teach these classes. Turn around and go right to Sweet Pink Olive instead.
Absolutely. That's what it needs to be, a tag team almost.
Mm-hmm. So the cookiecollege.com right now is the current website. Those memberships will be available on Black Friday. However, they will be discounted. If you're in a current membership and you're like, darn it, I missed a discount. Nope, you can actually cash in on all these discounts. I posted in your community chat on how to do that as well.
Nice.
Okay, our fan mail. Hi, is there an episode about whether or not to offer friends and family a discount? I searched and I didn't see one, but I'm struggling with this and I would love y'all's inputs. Screensaver.
Honestly.
I have offered friends and family discount for as long as I've owned my cookie business, but now I feel like discounting orders makes me resent taking them, and I don't like feeling this way. Thank you, ladies, so much. I'm sending this on your birthday, so happy belated.
Happy belated, whoever you are. What's your phone number? 571.
She's from Nashville.
Nashville. Can we make can we make it a podcast topic and like put a pin in your comment?
Oh, that's a great one.
And we'll
I can
come
already
back
say
to
because
it.
you used the described resentment.
Yeah, there's a whole, I want to dive into that deeper. So
okay, Nashville. We're going to make it a topic.
We are.
Next.
Putting it on the list.
Okay. Nashville, I'm sorry you don't get your answer.
I'm so sorry,
Keep
Nashville.
taking them orders.
Thank you so much for
Keep
contributing
hating
to
your
this.
mouth. But we'll talk about that. I know next week we do the Vendy Blendy marketing campaign recap debrief.
Yeah.
But we might add it. This one is the week after.
I like that.
Okay. Sorry, Nash.
Sorry.
Rude. Happy Thanksgiving, ladies. What is your favorite part of Thanksgiving, and what do you always get a second helping of?
Bread rolls. Okay, I want to
Corey,
tell you.
okay,
I want to tell you.
Whoever asked this question, what is that phone number? 281. You have opened a can of worms.
My brother-in-law got into sourdough a few years ago. And he makes, I don't know why, there could be 19 people at the Thanksgiving dinner table and he will only make 12 rolls.
It is a torture to watch him walk in with 2 bread rolls. It's not like he's Jesus and breaking them and they're becoming more. It's just a 2.
So that's the reason why I got into sourdough.
Last year, so Corey sat him down. Just so you know, there's 4 sister sodas. This is the older sister's husband, Jer. She said, Jer, listen, stop. Stop with the 2 bread rolls amongst 50 adults. Just bring more bread. Like whatever you're doing,
I want to have 2 of them myself just to move them out of the way so I could taste the third one.
The first 2 bread rolls, they're just to get you started. You're not tasting it.
They're honestly
the butter bucket.
It's a butter spoon.
Yeah. By the time you get to the 3rd bread roll, then you're
I'm
actually
really
tasting
appreciating the sourdough, the well-developed gluten, everything like that.
The light salt crystals. But he'll bring
just 12.
Just 12.
So I even coached him. I sent him a Snapchat. Like, Jared, this is because I've gotten into sourdough to discover this recipe. I said, Jared, there's a way to not wake up at 2 a.m. to make these rolls.
Corey's like coaching. Corey literally from that last Thanksgiving to this Thanksgiving gotten into sourdough for the pure fact that this Thanksgiving she wanted more bread availability.
So I honestly, they taste better when someone else's hands make them. Don't love making them myself. So it's the bread rolls that we will fight.
That's your second helping. What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
Oh, favorite, not food?
Well, she gave 2 questions.
Oh, well, I want to say this year, I'm teaching a little cook class.
Okay, so my mom came up with a couple years ago. It's only our cousins in our immediate family, so it's not a ton of people. But my mom likes to have a little craft.
Little crafty.
Little craft. One year it was a paper wreath. Last year it was decorating an ornament.
Yeah, and then all the men came in and voted on the ornament.
My mom will give you like a little skincare item if you get voted the best. But Corey said this year she wanted to take on the project. I feel like we're missing one other project there was. Crap.
I think there was, but I cannot remember.
I can't either. This year, Corey wants to teach a cookie decorating class.
I thought, you know what? My little cuz has never been into a class and their wives.
In this past year, my parents got their kitchen remodeled and put it in a really large island. Yes. And it's actually perfect for cookie decorating class.
Yeah. And I said, you know what? That would be so much fun to do a little class. It'll be an abbreviated class, like 3 cookies.
I thought it was 2 cookies.
Might be 3. We'll see.
3.
I was trying to think because we're not talking half as much as we do in a regular class, so we'll just zoom on through it.
But they can also talk about the cousin that did something weird. Like
I know, but I need some crusting time.
Oh, crusting! Yeah. Okay, whatever you need. My favorite. Here's my favorite Thanksgiving food. It is these oranges that Wegman sells.
Are you ready? Are you ready to? This will take it from your hands.
I'm going to post this podcast, but I'm driving immediately to Wegmans.
That's the only way.
Around mid-November. Wegmans sells. Wegmans, if you have it. If you don't, H Mart sell them sometimes. Sometimes you can get them at like other obscure grocery stores. Satsuma oranges. Do not eat this orange if you don't want to ruin oranges for you. It is orange in every best way possible. It destroys other oranges.
For whatever reason, they've taken half the tree with them, so they have 1 million leaves on them.
I think it's to make it seem luxe because they're overpriced. Let me tell you, right off the bat, sticker shock is built into this thing.
They're $10 a carton.
And I think you get 10 little tiny oranges.
Yeah, I feel like you get a little bit more than 10. No?
Sometimes they're little.
Sometimes they're little, but bursts of flavor.
The guaranteed every orange tastes amazing. Second, no seeds. If there's one per box.
Okay, 1 per box.
Third, easiest peel you'll ever get in your life.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you hate it, like, I have no nails right now. See?
Right.
Quicks right there.
Yeah, you can't
dug
peel
into them this morning. Great little breakfast. Great little breakfast.
I'm eating these things like it's a food source.
You really, truly. I'm putting in my son's lunch.
Yeah. I said to Ruth Ann, I said, when I go on my orange hunt, or maybe they're Satsuma, tangerine. What's all the 5 little round orange balls? Orange, tangerine, clementine? I don't know. It's a morph of all. I don't know what it is. I said, when I go
on.
on
of a clementine, the taste of an orange. And I'm not sure what the other guy has going for him.
The size of a tangerine. They're little, but they include the leaf from the vine. It makes a decent gift. Okay. I said to Ruth Ann, when I start my orange hunt, when I find it, when I strike gold, orange gold, don't question how many I put in the cart. We get to Wegmans, strike orange gold.
Yeah, she questions how much did you spend?
$60, $10 back. A box. That's a tiny box. Listen, I said there's a line item in my budget for these. There's no, I have to spend this money.
Yeah.
I said I want to eat so many. I hate them. And I never end up hating them. That's the problem.
Waggy Boos knows how good they are. They're the first thing you see when you walk
in. They know.
They're like, you know what? If you're going to spend anything, spend it right here.
My next door neighbor used to be a Wegmans. I used to live in a town center where the Wegmans was the neighbor of the apartment complex. I meandered into a Wegmans, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, 26 years old. And I said, what are these? And they're like, I don't know, these Satsuma things. Nobody was touching them. And I was like, Heather, you show me
Heather will
take
a risk.
Fruit, I'll buy it.
She'll take a risk.
90% of the funky fruit I buy at Wegmans, I'm like, that is weird. Whatever the zebra thing is, those jackfruits, bought that. That was not for me. But I was like, I'm going to take a shot on this little cart of them.
Yeah.
I said, oh my goodness. Oh my, I've handed them to strangers. Once I was, for every year after, because I lived by that Wegmans forever. I was going, someone's like, what are you doing? Why are you putting so many of those in your cart? I said, listen, get away from this. This is mine. Get away from me. They're mine. But then they saw, I was joking. I didn't say that. But they were like, I'm going to get some just because of how many you're putting in your cart.
See, you got to be selfish with this
You can't. I'm not looking out for you. I'm looking out for me and my Satsumis.
Satsum. All right, let's dive into the sponsors that were escaping.
Do you know what we promised we'd do this year? We would go to the mailbox every week.
Did you? But did you?
Did you? I renewed it. I talked to the guy. Did you talk to the guy?
You have a child you're picking up from school every day? Did you?
Do I live next to it?
Do I know? I don't either.
Does your car have brake lights?
Do you have 2 cars? Okay.
What's out here? I got the non-brake light one. Go on.
Okay. Our sponsors, thank goodness for our sponsors. Without them, you would not be able to hate this podcast as much as you do. Because we're talking. The sponsors, thank you so much. Without you, we would not be here. We would be eating lunch a little earlier. So we appreciate you. Sponsor number 1 is actually going to be in the Vendy Blendy. So I'm going to tell you rolled off because Friday,
we're
the
so
Backers Co.
to buy it right now.
I know.
Although I see some people's strategy, they're buying it now because you can get 20% off this code.
Yes. So the Backers Co. is the backdrops that you see in my photos. If you're in the Sugar Cookie Marketing Group and I give a photography tip, it's on a Backers Co. backer.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You can use code SUGARCOOKIE, singular, now to get 20% off and guaranteed you're going to get what you want.
Okay.
Or you can play a little lotto. Wait till Friday. 12:01 comes around.
12:01. I think it's a good risk.
It's a good risk. You can get their code. It's 30% off on Friday.
It's 30% off. Acorn backers, the Backers Co. They know how to do it.
They do.
They're doing a door prize as well, giving away 2 sets of the
I think, I think so.
And they have some free shipping options. She'll tell you more that day. Yeah. But I think it's if you buy 2 in the U.S., it's free shipping. 3 outside the U.S., it's free shipping.
Yeah.
And I know that they're actually having some pre-orders on some product launches. Now, keep in mind, and I'm just passing this along because they're a sponsor, they'll tell you in the post, if you buy something that is available right now and a pre-order item, it's going to ship at the pre-order item ship date.
Yeah, which I want to set the expectation that will be in February 2025.
So keep in mind, if you're like, I want to up my game in January, you're going to buy what's in stock.
Yes.
If you say, I want to up my game in February, I would say buy your one and your pre-order.
Right. So plan ahead. See what you want, see what you need, but you can use code SUGARCOOKIE now. Get it for 20% off. Next vendor, they're going to be a Vendy Blendy, but they're also a podcast sponsor, is Bakey to Bake. And oddly, she's had so much to the website. It's more than just meringue powder.
Very nice.
Yeah, I thought it was so. She had a cool little box that you could move the inserts to make it work for you. Great for a cookie class. She had a cornstarch duster which I thought was so nice. To dust off your
I
thing.
think you showed me a picture.
You even said baby bake on it. It was big pink and had a little big diamond on the bottom where you put the cornstarch.
I got a diamond on it.
Anyways, she is going to be at the Vendy Blendy. I've never seen her offer 25% off.
Never seen it.
She is on my need list. You will be fighting me in the comment section for it. Or you can score it now. She does sell out often, so I will say that. You can score it now. Using code TWINS will give you 10% off now.
That covers your shipping, so it's not bad either.
And you'll get it.
You're guaranteed it.
Or wait till Friday.
Until Friday. You're competing with a lot of people. I think she did sell out last year.
Right. But she knows the expectation now. I think last year was her first Vendy Blendy. This is her second one. So now we got a little taste test of how people want. But if you want to, it's Bakety Bake if you want to check it out. And the meringue powder is called Royal Batch. It has 3 main ingredients already in it that you would technically have to add if you didn't buy hers, which is white food coloring. So it whips up bright white. You don't have to add anything to it. Corn syrup and vanilla extract tastes delicious right out of the bag once you mix it.
Love it.
So you take us to the last one.
Okay, Eddie, not in the Vendy Blendy, doesn't run Black Friday deals. Still a fantastic purchase, especially if you have somebody who has deeper pockets and thinks you've been good all year.
Yeah.
$3,000 direct-to-food printing machine. I'm a refurb babe through and through. I love factory refurbished. There's still a warranty on it. That's why I like them.
Yeah.
So they have factory refurbished. If you're like 3,000, oof. You can buy them. You have to sign up on their website. They do get them out pretty quick.
Yeah.
But Eddie, the edible food printer, the Facebook group you'll want to check out is Eddie Printers User Group. Now you can join that without having purchased a machine.
Yeah.
It's a great way to see how this machine works. Granted, it's their support group, so you're going to see the problems with it. You're going to see the compatibilities with it. But last week they rolled out an app for Eddie.
I saw that.
And and it's so funny. Jonathan Brandel was like, I bet you wish they had this app. It's kind of designed for on-demand printing, which is what Corey and I did back in August.
Yeah, something like that.
I think in August, Corey signed us up for a wedding event venue. It was a total bust, but there's a podcast on it. And we did direct, immediate printing of a picture we took of the people.
Listen, we were the most popular people there.
Apparently, this app kind of handles
nice. That would be so cool.
It was a pain to use the bartender, the software for the camera, and to get it to talk to Eddie's software. And it seems like this kind of cleans that up
game changer. I want to say that opens a whole nother avenue in your business.
Somebody had texted in the podcast. You remember when they sent the follow-up? But they did do that at a wedding, which we thought was probably a great design for that. And they were like, it was phenomenal.
Nice.
Because it's such a great gimmick. Weddings, a bunch of people don't know each other. You got to break the ice.
The thing is, wedding events and entertainment has been around for forever.
What if you called the whole concept break the icing?
And break the come on, let's break the icing. That's so nice.
Anyways, if you want to check out Eddie, they did make a post. They said we're running low on Eddie's. They said we're trying to get them out, but so many people buy them around this time.
Yeah.
So get your order in before Black Friday.
Well, now you're not waiting for anything.
They do not run sales, so you're not missing out on anything.
Yeah. But you don't want to fall for the people who think that, I have to buy it on Friday. Now, buy it now.
You buy it now because they do not run sales. Very cool machine. Corey uses it all the time. There's many podcasts on it. So those are our sponsors.
Nice. Do you have?
Can I mention this? Bosch is not a sponsor. They're an affiliate. Right now is the Bosch Black Friday sale. It actually started November 11th. It ends December 2nd. If you use code Sugar Cookies at checkout, it will take $20 additional.
So Sugar Cookies plural. Mm-hmm. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah. If you, I have the breakdown of the pricing, what you save, what's included. If you use code Sugar Cookies at checkout, you save $20 additional to their discount. And the big thing everyone always asks is, do I need the cookie paddles or the dough paddles when I'm making sugar cookie dough? And that will be the dough paddles, which what I've seen is they're included in the Universal Plus.
Yeah. Okay. Bakers, turn the volume up right now.
Okay.
Is your volume up?
Yeah.
All right. If you would like to support the baker in your life, right now is the time to buy them a Bosch Universal Mixer. Using the code Sugar Cookies gives you an additional 20% off their Black Friday sales.
If you're a true great spouse and you love the baker in your life, you will have a Bosch Universal Plus Mixer under the Christmas tree this holiday season.
Don't know what to get the baker in your life? Guess what? They've asked Santa, and it's a Bosch Universal Mixer using the code Sugar Cookies for an additional $20 off.
Don't disappoint the baker in your life by not having a Bosch Universal Plus Mixer under the Christmas tree this holiday season.
Okay, you can turn it down.
You guys can pay for that later. That was free. Turn that. You can replay this. Say, husband, sorry, can you turn that up?
I missed that. What did I say?
I don't know. Something about Washington Universal Post pictures on sale for an
Do you
additional
have a twinny terrace?
A twin terrace. It was our birthday this week.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Corey and I are doing advent calendars for each other. I just have to get I have a break in case of lame gift overage gift. Just in case, she said she's going to be recording that. I don't want to be judged. It was hard. It's hard to buy small objects that aren't tchotchkes.
It is.
That someone that fit the budget.
You're impossible to buy for.
I'm a minimalist.
You're getting a lot of not minimalistic.
My mom got me from, I think, Crate and Barrel.
Did you like that?
A snake lamp. I did.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
I felt like you were like,
Oh, I think it's wild and I love it. I have some pet snakes. Fed them yesterday. Never surprises me how fast they bite. But my mom's like, you're so hard to buy for. Crate and Barrel, which is like a Pottery Barn, had a snake lamp, clearly for a teenage boy. But I was like, hey, it matches my pets.
Yeah. So she got it's a coiled up snake and his head is to the top of the lamp.
I'm going to say, this is, okay. I like to loiter in the skincare subreddits on reddit.com. So Reddit, they call itself the front page of the internet. It's a time suck, but I just like perusing. But it's an anonymous forum. And you can join various topics that you're interested in. So there's all these skincare, 30 plus skincare, 40 plus skincare. I just like seeing what products these people go for, right? I've been probably in these groups for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Years ago, someone's like, my lips are so chapped. Like I buy every chapstick.
I want to say this has been around for a million years, this tip.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But I don't think I've talked about it on the podcast.
No, and don't say the words
I'm
on
saying
the podcast.
It.
No, you're not.
Everyone has them.
We don't talk about them.
I'm going to. It's my turn. You can turn us down.
You can use what Archer calls them. Ends.
Ends?
The letter ends with an S.
Okay. Well, I'll explain to you guys in a second. So, you go to the chapstick. Like, I think there's big pharma. I think there's big chapstick where
I hear
the chapstick feels good for 2 seconds, but then dries your lips out further. Yeah. Not sure. And I burned through some chapstick. My dad used to punish us for letting our lips get too chapped, especially when we had braces. So this subreddit years ago was like, hey, NIPPLE cream for mothers. It actually uses like the lamb byproduct. So it's extremely safe for baby stuff. On, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to call them Ends from now on. I have to kind of draw the cream out, let me use the words.
Yeah.
So End cream, you can buy it. You can get it at Walmart. So I was just like, this stuff really does work. It's not something you want to put on and walk outside without people looking at you. If you wear a mask, sure, that'll be okay, but it's going to get all over the mask. But go to bed, put that on. After you do your skincare. You're going to wake up with the lips of babies in the morning. So my cousin was over and she had all these little chapsticks. And I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I just cannot catch a break with my lips are so dry. Yeah. And I was like, Ends cream. Get it from Walmart. I showed her a picture of it. She runs out the next day. She said, this has healed the lesions in my dry lips. So my grandmother, 85, she accidentally walks in and she said, Jenny, what is these End cream for? Do you need to tell us something? Because it's literally for babies.
Yeah.
She's like, no, Ed told me about it. And so Ruth Ann runs to Walmart and Ruth Ann's like, it's changed my life. My chapped lips are chapped no more.
I would like to see if they continue using these products. Everything they bring home changes their lives. Everything they bring
chapstick, big chapstick. We don't want you to have soft, supple lips.
I know. All right, guys. I just want to say,
what's your twin?
No, you did like 5.
Do you have one?
No, I don't really.
Come on, think of something.
I got a Headley and Bennett apron in the collab with Rifle Paper Go.
Is that your favorite gift?
I really liked it. They have a lifetime guarantee. It's an expensive apron because they have a lifetime guarantee. So just But I think they're running a Black Friday sale. So if you want to put that on your list, they're not
some really cute stuff. They had a cat one, a butter one.
Yeah.
A lot of Rifle ones.
A lot of Rifle ones.
That's your favorite gift? What's your favorite gift?
Well, you could change my mind come December 1.
Not going to break in case I like this.
Yeah, I liked everything I got. I got pants. I hadn't had new pants in 15 years.
Nice. New pants are like a breath of fresh air.
I know. It's not something you'd be like, look what I got. Bad.
But if you're using it, to me, in my minimalist era, if you use it a lot.
Yeah. And Nate's making food every night.
There is a Netflix documentary. If you guys want to ruin Black Friday for yourself, watch this Black Saturday. I don't know. Don't watch it on Black Friday. But it's called Buy This. It's on Netflix. It'll make you never want to buy anything again.
Okay. Moving on to next. I just want to say.
There's more?
No, I'm closing this. I'm closing up. I wanted to say how thankful we are that Heather has endless twinters to give you this week. I want to say how thankful we are for everyone who tunes in to this podcast. I know we are not professional podcasters. Honestly, we're the most unprofessional podcasters. This podcast would not like this without you listening. Yes. Friends, thank you for being in the Sugar Cookie Marketing Groups. I'm thankful for you.
There's a day.
You have another Twitteress?
There's a day where we'll shut this down, and there'll be a last one.
You know, and you'll never know what the last one is.
You'll never know when the last one is. I'll tell you.
And tomorrow.